level touch fuzzy get dizzy? This music gives me that same sense. It's because the music feels dizzy. With all that reverb. Right there. Right there. It just feels dizzy. The music itself feels dizzy. Anyway. Man, Blizzard keeps trying to make me buy the new, well, not new, but also not old, I guess, ongoing WoW expansion. And it's funny because, you know, they're using the correct advertising campaign, putting Hot Evil Elf Lady front and center, but, from what I've heard from folks, she's also barely in the game other than, like, the leveling storyline. And even then, only, I guess, shows up, like, 3 times. Like, it's another butchered character, courtesy of Blizzard. Wow, what a shocker. Amazing. Crazy. Anyway, that's why I'm not buying that expansion. Oh. I'm like, wow, it got dark in here suddenly. Yeah, because my Switch 2 almost, went into sleep mode, and, well, I guess Nintendo is doing something here. What? I couldn't exactly tell you. But they sure seem to be doing it, whatever it is. Boop. Why are you captured so darkly? Hello? Why do you look like that? Does this not output... Hold on. Also, I need to turn on the audio. Are you for some reason not outputting... No, you're outputting correctly. Oh, yeah, because I just changed the resolution. Okay, never mind. It'll figure itself out. It just takes a second to figure itself out. Turns the TV on when you dock the console and switch to TV mode, or when the system exits... I don't think that's how that works. I feel like this has gotten darker. Wait a minute. How have you gotten darker? This isn't normal. But now I'm seeing it, it's also doing it on my TV itself as well. I guess let's quick reset the HDR settings, I guess. that fix it? No, it's actually very color washed out now. What the hell? Alright, hold on. I'm gonna do the thing that worked last time for fixing problems. Unplug it and replug it back in. Where's the thing? Frazzle. Ow. Hello, I'm here. Well, my system just... Oh, never mind, it's back. No, it's... Why? Why is it doing this? It shouldn't be doing this. Also, this is incredibly way too bright now. Hold on. Holy fucking shit. That's a little better, but it's still so whited out. Why is it so whited out? That is, I don't know what is playing right now. There. Why is it so bright suddenly? Let me just turn off... I turn off HDR and it's... Okay, you know what? Let's just do the obvious fix. We just turn the system off and on again. Let's just do that. No, it's still like dimmed on here. Why is it dimmed? Well, that might have something to do with it. Okay, that got rid of the washed out mostly, at least. But now, why are you dimmed? You're not supposed to look... Does it look like this? Is this just on my end? No, it looks like this on the capture too. It looks like it's about to go into sleep mode. Alright, I'm just going to remove it. Let's just remove it and replace it. No, because it still looks bad. It still looks muted. It looks like the system's about to go into sleep mode. Like, I turned on my... if I had a camera plugged in, I'd point it at the TV and show you that, like, it looks just fine on my end. Here, let's open a game. I wonder if I need... Yeah, see, you can see it on here again. Yeah, like it looks almost washed out. I don't want to watch the thing till I have this color correctly. I'm gonna try unplugging and replugging in some cables. Let's try that. Maybe something got knocked around. Yeah, no, it still looks washed out. Why does it look washed out? This has got to be something in my computer settings, right? Right? Like, this is... Well, hold on. Maybe it's the cable on this side. As much as I hate trying to get underneath here. No, because it's still doing it. What the fuck? No, that's for sleep mode. I don't get it. This worked perfectly when we did Summer Game Fest. Why is it not working it correctly now? Alright, I'm gonna disconnect it. And I wanted to watch this through the fucking Switch too, but I guess we're just gonna have to watch it through YouTube. So thanks. Thanks, my capture. Alright, where is... Select... that... Hold on, I'm cropping. It looks like nothing's happening, but I'm cropping. There. High quality studio work. Alright, fuck you. We'll just watch this through here then. I'll figure this out in a bit. Donkey Kong!
When the world felt so cruel and bleak, when the whole looked so dark and
Hey look, it's a rock!
hard as rock, cold as stone, I was scared.
So I can tell you immediately that this is the same team that did Mario Odyssey. Because they're using, like, soundtrack again. Not just music, they're using full soundtracking. Like, there's lyrics that are relevant to the plot, I think. Which is very much a thing that either is the team that did Odyssey, or is Game Freak. And I know it's not Game Freak.
Bananas, the discovery of the century, made right here on Ingot Isle. This is excellent news for #1 banana fan, Donkey Kong. However, just as he's about to enjoy the notable bananas, a sudden tempest sends him deep down underground. As his adventure begins, DK teams up with Odd Rock, but it's no rock at all. It's actually a talented young singer named Pauline.
Wait. Was I actually right? I don't remember if I actually said it at the Switch 2 reveal event or not, but I was like, this Donkey Kong looks younger. Is this game a prequel? I think this game is a prequel, but it's a prequel to New Donk City, which is not on my expected list.
Now, Donkey Kong just wants bananas. And Pauline wants to find a way back home to the surface. It's said that one's wish will be granted by reaching the planet core. So the unlikely duo set off on a strange subterranean adventure.
Hey, wait, that's Tears of the Kingdom.
World, where the scenery changes the deeper you go.
Okay, that's
Some layers
weird.
are so spectacular that it's hard to believe you're underground. DK can run, jump, and climb through each environment using his incredible physical.
Hey, yeah, by the way, speaking of Tears of the Kingdom, I just noticed this thing has a heart system. Looks like you've got animal companions. And these two kinds of collectibles. Plus, this implies a life system. I don't know what these two are. This is probably a money system? Obtaining, like, gold ingots. And these are probably your collectibles.
Prowess, you can freely move in any direction. But that's not all. Almost anything in your path, you can smash, crash, and bash.
Okay, that's cool. Like, if there's one thing I'll knock Mario Odyssey for, it's that for having such small levels and so many collectibles, it really felt like they were just kind of throwing them everywhere. Like, you can't go 2 steps without tripping over a moon quest. Here, now that you can destroy environments, like, you could shove that thing half a mile underground. No one's gonna be concerned.
You can even do this to a massive rock formation. You know, if you want. As you barrel through obstacles in your path, you'll also collect golden bananas known as Banandium Gems.
Okay, so yeah, that's your collectibles. Banana! But, one thing I do wonder. Is this going to have more object permanence than Tears of the Kingdom? Or is this going to be just like Tears of the Kingdom where, let me just, I destroyed this mountain. I walked 10 yards to the right. Turn my camera around so that this mountain is no longer in view. Swing it back around to look at what I just destroyed, and suddenly the mountain is there as though nothing had ever happened. Is that going to happen again? Because that's what happened in Tears of the Kingdom with your builds. you'd build the coolest thing, go walk 10 yards to the right, turn your camera so it's out of view, swing your camera back around, and it's gone. Fuck you.
You know, if you want. As you barrel through obstacles in your path, you'll also collect golden bananas, known as Banandium Gems.
Banana.
More on those later. Let's take a look at some of the things this Kong can do. Punch. Smash enemies. Walls. The ground. And most things you can get your hands on. With
Ooh, underground caverns. Okay.
Destruction can lead to discoveries. So set off a chain reaction and see what happens. Dive punch. Unleash a powerful punch directly downward. How deep you punch into the ground depends on the strength of the terrain. Roll
Makes sense.
forward. Roll at high speed and send lighter objects soaring. Combine this with punches and jumps to really mix things up. Hand slap.
Momentum is going to be a thing you have to keep track of in this game.
Or detect hidden objects using sonar. You can even use your feet when your hands are occupied.
Get it? Because you're a monkey.
Grab a chunk of terrain and tear it off. Or tear up turnips to find items. And even tear chunks off your foe.
Okay, so actually, this is probably a currency, and this is your collectible somehow.
Swing. Grab a chunk and swing it to attack. Harder chunks can be used to break stone with ease.
Oh god, she says one more. It's Persona all over again.
Smash spiky thorns. Chunk jump. Use a chunk to double jump. This will
Oh, that's a neat way of doing a double jump mechanic.
Throw. Throw a chunk. Or aim at a target like this. Throwing a boom rock or gold can have explosive effects. If you throw chunks made of softer material, you can stick them to a surface and pile them up.
Oh.
Turf serve. This lets you ride on chunks.
Oh yeah, this definitely has some
Speed
Breath of the
up
Wild
and aim for smaller
inspirations.
enemies to knock them away. Make music. The power of Pauline's singing will help show you the way. It can also remove these strange seals that someone left behind. You never know what you'll discover in the underground world. So carve your own path with DK's abilities.
Rainbow Road!
The many layers of the underground world are host to a variety of inhabitants. Some are mysterious and aren't too bothered by DK's destructive tendencies. It looks like Cranky Kong and
Hi,
his
Cranky.
companion Rambi are also venturing through the layers of the world.
I bet you he's gonna be your, like, hint system.
Giant elders who call the underground world home. They're said to possess ancient bonanza powers. By learning their bonanza powers, Pauline's singing can do something special. She
It's not singing, that was screaming, but okay.
Transform. With
So this
incredible
replaces your,
even hard terrain poses no problem. Plow through the world and smash as much as possible with the powerful Kong Bonanza. Plus, DK can transform into a zebra. He's as speedy as he is striped. He can even breeze over water or crumbling pathways.
So this is basically your replacement for animal
Zebra
companions.
Bonanza. Oh yeah, he can also turn into an ostrich. A flying ostrich. Spread your wings and soar through the sky.
How much flying? Okay, yeah, that's just flying. I was like, is it really flying or is it like 5 seconds of hovering? No, that's flight.
Then,
Congratulations,
rainbows
Banjo-Kazooie.
bring heights to send enemies scattering. That's right, it's ostrich banana.
I look at this and you know what my immediate thought is? I look at this and my immediate thought is this team going to do a Majora's Mask game next? Because that feels like a modern update to Deku flying in Majora's Mask.
Bonanza! Bonanza transformations don't last forever though. You can transform again by collecting gold to build up your Bananergy.
Oh, that's like the Echoes of Wisdom
Where you
game.
transform, and you can swap between transformations. So get creative and use them as you adventure to the planet core. Standing in our hero's way is the Void Company, the mightiest mining operation both above ground and below. Grumpy Kong works to create gigantic corporate soldiers. Hobby Kong is responsible for subterranean info gathering, while Void Kong is in charge of the whole company.
What does this mean for the extensive Kong lore?
Various crews responsible for the banana-stealing maelstrom on Ingot Isle, and they're heading straight down to the planet core.
The planet core? But no! I'm going with DK, so you just stay away!
Voidco blocked off all the routes to the lower layers, so no one could reach them. DK and his pals will come face to face with the enemies guarding these routes, so use all the power at your disposal.
Yeah, okay, boss
to take on
fights.
a host of powerful foes.
That's, you know, kind of expectable.
By defeating them, giant sinkholes will open, clearing a path to the lower layers of the underground world. Found throughout the underground world are golden bananas called Banandium gems. They're not always visible though. Sometimes they're buried in the walls.
What a weird way this is structured. This feels like something that should have been earlier in the video.
There are a whole bunch to find. You can also obtain these gems by completing challenges in the ruins found throughout.
You know, in case you wanted more Breath of the Wild in your Donkey Kong.
Challenges include time-limited battles, courses where you'll need clever solutions,
Oh, that's genius.
side-scrolling stages, and
Mine carts. There's always got to be mine. Oh, hey, and barrels.
keep your eyes peeled to find the Banandium gems. There are plenty of ruins to discover, so give them a try.
This game looks fun. I don't know if I would call it. Oh, we could destroy their. Okay, that was a special. I was like, hey, look, it's DK.
As
Oh,
you
what the
collect
fuck?
Banandium gems, you'll gain skill points. These can be used to increase stats such as your max health. Or
Hold on, back it up, back it up,
can
back
be
it up.
used
Can we talk about how health upgrade the image is just Donkey Kong's cheeks?
to increase stats such as your max health or the destructive power of your punches. Power up Donkey Kong to match your playstyle. For example, if you strengthen your sonar, you'll be able to detect treasure from further away,
Oh, that's
which
neat.
could lead to new discoveries. Or use skill points to learn new skills.
You can now surf while surfing.
Sorts of items to find as you explore.
I thought that was the Rare
Gems
logo
are
for a
shaped
second.
like slices of banana. And they can be traded for Banandium gems at the chip exchange.
Oh, it's blue coins.
Nuggets are
It's fucking blue coins.
called gold. You can exchange gold for useful items at the stuff shop.
Oh, okay. So nothing on here is your progress. That's currency for buying, like, extra lives and stuff. This is blue coins. I don't know what these are. But nowhere does it appear to track your banana chips. Which makes me wonder, what are those for?
Fossils too.
Okay.
You can trade these for different fashions at local style shops.
I was gonna say, does it include outfits
Just
for
open the
Pauline?
closet and customize the perfect fits for Donkey Kong and Pauline. Or even change up your fur color.
Oh,
Look
nice.
is too much for Donkey Kong, or too little. Almost every article of clothing comes with...
No! I wish games would stop doing that. Or if you're going to do that, give us, you know, a fashion system separate from that. I understand they want a gameplay reason for changing your outfits, but come on. Some of us find an outfit we like and just keep it. Why must we be suffering for it?
with its own benefits. So mix and match your look to suit the situation.
Okay, that was...
Find a treasure chest buried in the ground, crack it open, and you might receive a treasure map showing the location of Banandium gems or fossils.
Oh, that's interesting.
Locations will be marked on your map. Pretty
Oh,
helpful for finding
interesting. There's a
collectibles.
whole map.
You can also see which fossils and Banandium gems you've collected, making it easy to see how close you are to complete.
There's lore on the fossils, and I can't help but be reminded of Splatoon, where the lore on the relics revealed it was post-apocalyptic Earth. Are we gonna do this again?
Completion. There's plenty more to do in the underground world when not adventuring. Need a rest? Carve out a space and enjoy a getaway where you can recover in bed.
What
And
the hell?
enjoy listening to tunes with the music player. You might even find new discs when defeating enemies. When it comes to moving
Donkey
between layers,
Kong!
subterranean eels have
Oh my god, it's back!
These elevators will help you easily move between layers you visited at any time. And if you get lost, no need to worry. You can always teleport within the layer you're currently exploring.
Teleport there?
You mean... Oh, I guess that's what you mean by teal.
In photo mode, you can freely change the in-game...
Nintendo loves the existence of photo mode.
Pics.
You can make a sphere!
Or that. Unleash your inner shutterbug and create your own captivating scenes. By sharing a Joy-Con 2 controller or using a second set, you and a pal can control Donkey Kong and Pauline
How?
to buddy up in local
What does she
co-op
even
play.
do? Oh.
As Pauline,
That's
you can
why.
unleash vocal blasts using Joy-Con 2 mouse controllers. You can also
It's the mode that you give to your little sibling.
give your vocals even more texture. By working together, even tough enemies don't stand a chance. This game also supports Game Share. Even if only one player has the game, they can quickly share it to another player so they can join on their
That's
own
nice.
system. It can also be shared locally to a Nintendo Switch system. Plus,
Really? That's interesting.
you can play online between Nintendo Switch 2 systems using Game Share via Game Chat. If you need a little help with all the platforming action, Assist Mode is the way to play. It guides you in the right direction.
Okay. I can appreciate that being a mode option.
And more. Assist Mode.
What was the game that... Was it Breath of the Wild was the game that, like... If you stood still long... No, it wasn't. It was Ghost of Tsushima. Was the game where if you stood still long enough, the wind would start blowing, and it would blow in the direction of, like, the nearest, like... uncompleted... like, objective. Not necessarily story objective. It could point towards, like, just like enemy encampments and stuff. But it would point you towards them.
mode supports you in your adventure to be the best Kong you can be.
Also, shouts to Nintendo for the fact that they call it assist mode and not baby mode. There are some developers out there that would just call it baby mode.
Rotate to paint. Carve material.
What am I looking at?
Or add some back on. You can even change the lighting and add delectable banana effects. Give it a try and sculpt to your heart's content. This game also supports Amiibo.
Wow, what a shock! It supports Amiibo.
A new Donkey Kong and Pauline Amiibo figure is also on the way. Scanning it unlocks Pauline's Diva dress.
Am I nuts? Or does that Amiibo look really bad quality? Like, this is the first Amiibo I'm looking at where I'm like, this looks like a cheap toy.
By scanning the Donkey Kong series Amiibo shown here, gold Kong tiles with explosive power will appear.
Of course it's the fucking Kong tiles.
Up to this point, it's also compatible. If you scan them, you'll get giant spheres like these.
I can't believe we're getting a revised Origin game for Pauline, which, by the way, if this is before the events of like the arcade Donkey Kong, which it isn't. Well, actually, hold on a minute. What does this imply for the Kong lore? Because remember, Rare always was of the lore opinion that Cranky Kong was the original arcade Donkey Kong. And that the DK you were playing in, like, the DKC games was the original Donkey Kong Jr. If that is still the case here, then this would imply that, contrary to, like, established lore, the Pauline of the arcade game is therefore not the same Pauline as this. So is the Pauline from Odyssey Pauline Jr. then to go along with Donkey Kong Jr.? Is that where we're going with the complexities of the Kong lore? And if they're not, if they are the same person, and we're just doing away with the Rare opinion that Cranky was the original DK, and we're just going back to they're all the same DK, then does that make Mario the villain of the arcade game? Is he actually a bad guy? I'm gonna stop talking about Kong lore now.
Pauline as they set out on an adventure to the fabled planet Core.
Also, it's voice acted. I just want to point out it's voice acted. What the hell am I looking at?
Bonanza. Available July 17th only on Nintendo Switch 2. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Available both physically and digitally.
July 17th.
Let me just check something here. Hide that because my speed dial on here does include some potentially doxing information, so... I have been blocked from accessing GameStop. Alright. Fuck you too. Hold on. That one also has identifying information. Why do all of these fucking sites be like, hey, you live in this city? That's why I do most of my work through a fucking VPN. They're all like, hey, you live in this city, right? Fuck it. Deny access to my location. Punch in a random zip code. Sure, I now live here. That works. Why not? I can turn you back on. Alright. Watch this not be available for pre-order here. Kong snacks. Perfect, that's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, of course you're not available here. Why would I ever expect good things from the internet? Hold on. Oh wait, that's right. Question. No, it just I was like, does EB Games work? No, it just redirects back to GameStop, which, by the way, I'm still blocked from because I'm not using an approved browser. Fucking ridiculous. Cloudflare can kiss my you-know-what. Walmart. Is this just not up on any of these websites? No, it is. Okay. That covers everything. Oh no, that hard reveals my address. Okay, I'm glad that I, I'm glad that I hid the fuck out of that. That would have doxed me abso-fucking-completely. Alright, I don't think this reveals any of my information. Boop. If you were curious, the US version of this game is only $69. Nice. Which, admittedly, could be worse. Like, this is a game where I look at it and I'm like, alright, sure. Maybe I'd be willing to pay $69 for it. Alright? Maybe this is with Switch games, I have to fucking think about this now. I have to be like, is this an $80 video game? And if so, I'm not getting it. But if it's not an $80 video game, is it worth the price of admission? This one might be worth the price of admission for the physical version. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was not worth the price of admission for the physical edition, so I got it bundled with my Switch 2. Let's get my Switch 2. Back to games. Yeah, it looks stunned there, don't worry. That's because everything is unplugged and off at the moment. Hold on, let me go ahead and try to correct this. Back to the floor, back to my suffering. My eternal, endless suffering. I gotta really get down under here. Alright. Whee! Let's go ahead and turn back on the switch. Yeah, I know video signal is abnormal. It's because there isn't one. No, it's still doing it. I do not, for the life of me, understand. We're back to my prior question. Why are you like this? Why are you wrong? I'm going to turn off HDR, and I'm going to restart it. Watch that fix it, by the way. Not support. Why do you not support? Now what's gone wrong? Now why are you telling me you don't support this thing? Why? Why are you like this? You know what? I'm gonna just move my chair at this point. I'm going down here enough. I need to just move the chair. Video signal is abnormal. Well, I know why that's a problem. It's because I didn't set that. It still looks washed out. Why does it look color washed? Oh god, it's become hell. I see. That's neat. I don't know why that's like that, but that's neat. That is so fucking weird. I don't want it to restart. But I'm running out of ideas. Like, I've got actual lights and darks on here, but on this, like, everything looks washed out. It looks like it's inputting in grayscale. Wait. I had the HDR on specifically for, specifically only for handheld mode. Does that look better? Yeah, that immediately looks substantially better, yeah. I just needed to turn off HDR. The HDR was fucking with it. Well, at least we figured it out. Good job, everybody. And they said this was available for pre-order, so I want to check something here. Yeah, the digital version is also $69.99. So, realistically, like... Oh, yeah, I need to turn back on the game audio. Look, a whole direct about it. We should watch that. Nah. So yeah, it's the same price whether you get it digitally or physically, which tells me it's one of those games you just get it physically, which actually, hold on. Is that the same case for Mario Kart? Yeah, it's $80. It's $80 digital as well. So yeah, at the end of the day, I got the discount. Fuck all the rest of you. Look at those classics. Deltarune. Look at this game. Jockington grows the beard. I don't... Is this for chapter... This might be for chapter 4. Spooky. Alright. Honest to God question. What do we want to play? Do we want to play Mario Kart or Mario Party? Look, the inferior Mario Party. When sorted by playtime. Yeah, no, that tracks. I'm nervous to play Mario Kart just because, like... But I will anyway. Just because, like, I've seen what people have been able to do with this game. Like... If there was a skill ceiling to this game, it's been going up. This game's skill ceiling has been going up. And only up. Like, I am seeing people, like, pull off ridiculous stuff in this game where they're, like... They'll be, like, on a track. They'll take a jump, go off-road, land on a wall, jump off the wall to another wall, go down that wall, jump again, onto another wall, go up, land on a grind rail, do a grind rail. They're, like, 50 miles off the course, but they're technically still valid, and then by the time they've, like, completed a single lap, they've basically half-a-lapped the entire rest of the race. Like, people were whining about, like, this game being straightaways, but this game is very quickly becoming, like, if you're not doing, like, insane grind tricks, you just lose. Yeah, it's something like that, and then you land on, like, the grind rail. And, like, you take the grind rail and, like, bounce off the cars. What is that? I don't know what that was, but that was cool. Waiting for a landing. Woohoo! And then also I've seen people who are just like the opposite of like the trick masters, where they're like, I followed a bunch of NPCs around this game for a day just to see what like their day-to-day lives are like. Home of the Rainbow Fragment. Alright, I'm curious what that's about. Let's go find out. Let's also go ahead and just commit to the bit here. Swing our mic around, huh? Damn. I was hoping I could hit those note blocks, but I guess not. So something up here is home to a rainbow fragment. I see an enemy. Anywhere there's an enemy. Dang it, I want those coins. Stupid ledge. I keep getting baited. I keep getting baited by the fact that that is not on the button I think it is. That being said, I don't understand wall running. Okay. Oh, the rainbow fragment. I guess let's follow the road a bit, I guess? Like, surely that sign has to mean something, right? I just noticed one of those cars actually collected a coin that it drove over. That's neat. Yeah, I see how we're supposed to get that coin. Piled up cardboard. This world just feels lived in. What is this traffic jam for? Yeah, see? It, like, actually collected the coin that it drove over. Implying that coins are something that everybody collects here. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Hold on, we can fix that. Okay. You gotta be kidding me. I made the landing! By the way, apparently this is available in Grand Prix races. Are you kidding me? Okay, I don't know what I was expecting there. Haha! Ooh, money. Nope, that was never gonna work. Like, I don't know how you gain height on those. If you hit something, it stops you. What was that fucking used car ad I just unlocked? Here's the thing, I'm pretty sure Mario Bros. Circuit doesn't have what I'm looking for. I don't actually know where I'm going right now. But I appear to have found Mario. For whatever that's worth. I seem to have found the desert. Interesting. But also not at all where I meant to be going. Once again, I am baited by the select button not being the map. One thing I do wonder is, I know Pauline only has the one outfit in this. I wasn't a person who was big on the idea of them adding in costumes later. But now I'm almost wondering if they're going to add costumes, both for Pauline and DK, from, Bonanza. Like, it just makes sense, right? That worked somehow. That's how I meant for that to go, but you know what? It still worked out in the end, so... Oh, this is your tricking tutorial, I see. I can do that. Okay, maybe I can't do it. I mean, I'm sure I could with enough work. I see. All right. Ah, a bike. Little less than 2, little more than 2. The Fin Twin is an even more acceleration-heavy bike, which is interesting. Well, no. Yeah, the Fin Twin is just a redone of the standard bike. The Rob is just a redo of the Mach Rocket. New and used premium quality full service. That was a sticker I unlocked. I don't know, I'm still sticking with the cow. I don't know, I just like it. Well, that was rude. The race will start soon. What race? I don't think there's anyone here. I think my performance score is too low for there to be players. Well, it's not too low. It's like it's in that butter zone where everybody like all the like kids are below me and all the pros are above me. Oh my god, there are people here. They do exist. Also, because I'm over here, that means I'm on the worst side of the map. The side of the map where everybody fucking picks Wario Coliseum. Even though Wario Coliseum sucks. Well, somebody isn't racing, so, that's nice. No! I tricked too hard. Really? Man, at least I made top 10. Appreciate most of this lobby for picking random here. Everybody just generally agrees, like... Once you get out to, like, this part of the map, there's no more good options. Nobody wants to be up in that, like, Bowser corner of the map. It sucks. All these courses are bad. Choco Mountain, bad. Toad's Factory, bad. Bowser's Castle is cool, but bad. Airship Place, bad. Like, a lot of these are just bad as, like, straightaways. If you get them at random, they're fine. Ah, he went for me. Well, that was a dumpster fire moment. There's someone on my tail. Absolutely yoinked that 4th place from Steven. Is this the fucking level select music from, Galaxy? They really just put in anything they wanted here, huh? Yeah, I'm only to Crown City. Of course, it's Toad's Factory. Remember I said nobody wants to be up in that part of the map? I definitely just, like, faked a lot of people out into going the wrong way there. That was actually vague. Ah, get fucked, Toad. What the hell? It's mayhem! Just complete and total mayhem! Somehow, by the way, we're still not at the course. Really? Perfect. Amazing. I was gonna say, I'm not coming out of here without an item. It's fine. That could have been a lot better at the end, though. I needed to hit that second boost pad, and I just couldn't. Oh, I drove away. Look at this no mercy face. Damn it! This lobby only picks bad maps. Bet you after this they're gonna go back to Wario Stadium again, just to make my life even more miserable. Completely planned. All strategy. I should know this song. Jerk. Okay, that could have been worse timing. It also could have been substantially better timing, though, considering everybody had a fucking mushroom. Going to Peach Stadium for the chance to go to Rainbow Road after. This is the way. Okay. That's a spread I can live with, just long. Well, even the Cheap Cheap Falls person I can live with. Of course, it was the only person that picked. Well, okay, there were a couple that picked random. By the way, this is one of those courses I was talking about where, like, people have, like, labbed this so hard to hell that somebody is going to lap us on this, I bet. Because they've learned the skip. Damn, didn't get him in midair. Good. Mine first? I am in first. Well, not anymore. Nice to be reminded that I can in fact do that, though. Alright, just in time not to be blue shelled. That's totally what I planned. Damn. Well, that's fine. It keeps us all kind of clustered up together here. Damn it. That's gonna fucking Mario Kart me because we're all clustered up. Yep, and now here comes everybody who had mushrooms, and we're saving them. Oh, he must have been combined with another lobby. Well, if we have to suffer, we might as well suffer with that. I don't know why I'm saying suffering. I like Peach Beach. It's one of those where it's like, you know, spot the kids in the crowd. It's the three people that pick the dinosaur. A lot of windmills down there. Now, my only downside is next we're going to end up selecting fucking Wario ship. I've just determined all the Wario stages in this game suck. Boost doesn't matter because the speed is fixed. Thanks for taking any hits for me. All planned. All calculated. Haha. Well, that happened. Really? Ooh, that guy's got some Nintendo lag. Now it's time to be on the water. No one wants to be on the water. That could have been worse. At least we'll gain points. Remember I said we'd go to Wario Shipyard next, and that all the Wario maps in this game suck? Despite the fact that people seem to really love them for some reason. Okay. No, I was gonna make it. I was gonna ring the bell. Alright, so apparently a lot of these courses have like reverse versions that you can only use in like offline multiplayer. And I feel like they should bring those to online. Just for more variety. Along with, you know, adding, you know, like 4 to 6 DLC cups of content. What the? How'd that count as a hit? Actually kind of saved me, that horn. all my momentum go there? That was weird. That's fine. The less I have to be on water, the better. I wonder if water is, like, better if you're in a cart. Haha. Oh, it does have a cheaty path through the middle. It's just not as readily apparent as it used to be. Very nice. I'll take fifth. Come on, I believe we can get over 7K yet today. The Yu-Gi-Oh! King has joined. This is another one that probably has a reverse mode. No, it was right there. That's fine. I considered picking that one myself. Those are both fair picks. That's fine. I didn't want items in this game about, you know, using items anyway. Two of us just fucking bolted our way to the front. This is one of those maps where, like, if you get a, like, gold mushroom on the final lap, you just pound that all the way to the finish line. No, I had it! You've got to be kidding me. I'm so mad about that one. Not mad about getting this stage, though. That's fine, I didn't want that box anyway. I don't need coins. I don't know why I'm going so slow, but we're rectifying this situation right the fuck now. I'm never gonna break the 7,000 barrier at this rate. There goes all the gains I just had. Fucking baby park. It's taunting me. Hey, hold on, what the hell are these, like, fucking virtual hologram screens everywhere. Aw, we didn't roll. We didn't roll the option for, Rainbow Road. Cow, 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 cow. Well, so much for that. It's fine. Yes, I am. Still only 13. Still losing points. Just launch their ass off Toad at high speeds. That reminds me. There he is. Our hero. The world's coolest cow. I can live with that. Dang it. Dang it. That's fine. I want to put a little bit of distance between me and Matt. Okay, I didn't mean that much distance. That was good for me, actually. Wait a minute. Alright, I'll take a second. Now, there we go. We're back in striking distance. I was gonna say, it's gonna be something hidden under here. Ooh, it's a triple race here too. This is a fun one. Burger Toad on my left. Really? Okay, that could have been a whole lot worse. There was the whole lot worse it could have been. And there's the getting carded. Yeah, she'll be back under 6,900. Like, I saw that absolute rat pack at the finish line, and I was like, I'm gonna get hit with something, and it's just gonna snowball. Boo! Oh, this lobby's almost empty. There's a problem is small lobbies mean that your margin for error is that much smaller because you start losing points at like 8th instead of like 12th. Damn, I said I could get that. It's fine, that could have been worse. Have fun with that, gamers! Oh wait, this is a terrible place to use it. Fine, I'm up in the rat pack. That was probably like 7th. Oh, 5th! Okay. I should be back in the 69s at least. Oh yeah. Put me in the 69s with some room to spare. Mario O's. Nice. I don't like any of these. Once again, we're up in this neck of the woods, and all of your options basically suck. Which is funny, because I like I like the airship level, but I only like it as a 3-lapper. Everybody do donuts. There we go. Now this feels like a living lobby again. Oh, great, water. Alright, I need to be on this water less than I have to be. Really? Woo! Well, we're not going to talk about that. Well, so much for being in the 6900s again. I hate that technicality. Oh, hell yeah. I can't not take the picture there. For better or worse, this is going to be the only time I'll ever have exactly 6,900 points. Fuck me. I go a pixel out of bounds! A singular pixel! While slowing down. And now here's my one-way ticket directly back to the end of the race. Wait. Oh, I don't know if that's enough to gain points. I think it is. Look at who's behind me. Yep. I'm gonna regret this if this wins. I hate Choco Mountain. it's a straight line race, though. This should be interesting. I didn't realize this was a straight line. I deserve that. That's fine, actually. I want to be behind this guy. Alright. That was actually alright. Really? And now I'm in the grass. Place to be, bad place to be. That was actually all right. All right, if you're all gonna be like that. I'm going to lose! That's gonna be like minus 30. Oh, I was +1? Alright. There must have been a big gap somewhere in that lineup because it looked like I was in the bottom quarter for sure. There must have been some people who got fucking destroyed. Guess while we're here, again. This map sucks. I'm done trying to get the secrets here, they suck. Hell yeah. Another chance at Rainbow Road. Guys, we're getting ready to wrap up, too. Could this be the perfect finish? A Rainbow Road to finish up? I sure hope so. There's Paulina, the only costume she has so far. See if Donkey Kong makes them change that. That's fine, I like being in the late teens. With no coins. Okay, that one was on me. Oh, you fucker! Alright, we're down to I just have to hope for a bullet bill. Hell yeah. Give me another one. Fine, I don't need to see. That was the... Oh, it was 9th place, though. I might still get points. Or at least lose a very small amount. I gained 25. Okay. We're in striking distance. I'm impressed. That was actually a good shot. Ah, boo. No perfect finish. Yes! At least we can finish it off with Boo Cinema. That's a fun map. And if we do well, we can still clear 7,000. I guess technically we could do one more yet after this. If I'm, like, close. I should have drifted there. It's fine. I didn't want those items anyway. Oh, hell yeah. Haha, you fools! You thought I was out! I was anything but. Alright, that's a problem. That one that we can't solve. That's an even bigger problem. Okay, now we need a good item. Hell yeah, that's a good item. I don't know if that's enough, but that was a good enough showing not to lose points. It's probably good enough to go one more. That's good enough to go one more. Come on, we'll make a traffic jam? Oh, hell yeah. That's a good one to finish off on, too. Oh, wait, hold on. So much hate for the best level in this game. Well, second best. Oh, hell yeah. It's a streak of us. We're going. We're finishing off on top. Let's do this. And Rainbow Road music for the ride over? Hell yeah! This game knows how to end off. It's the famous one, too. I'm not gonna get shit because I'm at first. Gives me a good read on where everyone is at least. What is this? Everybody gets an item that goes through here? Oh, hell yeah, that's cool. Haha, I got it. Let's go. This is my course. Home field. I don't know why I did that. That doesn't give you momentum. That's fine. I'm not in trouble yet. Haha. Boo, give me something. It's not something good, Boo. Oh, I'm gonna lose. Okay. I think that was good enough to still get points. That was 6. Yeah, that's good enough to still get points. Come on, put me over 7,000 for the end. Yes! Over 7,000! It took the whole street, but we got there. Let's fucking go. Woo! Alright, hang on. Let me check what these new carts I got are. Oh, hey! The DS cart! Also the Dolphin. Which is another reskin of the one I already use. A Locomoto, which actually... Well, no, acceleration is king. Yeah, the Locomoto is faster but has worse acceleration. So yeah, Mach Rocket remains the best. Let's go. Woo! Alright. That was a good time. Learned about some Donkey Kongs, played some kart. Move my mic back over here. Video signals abnormal. Yeah, you don't say. Anyway, though, it is time for... God damn it. God damn it. You. I want you. Play. Music. Now. It is time for the getting out of here. That part of the stream where I get out of here. Because, you know, it's that time. I got stuff to do. No stream on Friday because I have to. Well, actually, Friday's stream is iffy. That funeral apparently got rescheduled. So, maybe a stream on Friday, maybe not stream on Friday. I don't know. It depends if, the person in question still decides to take that day off or is like, oh, nah, I could work. We'll just move everybody's adjusted schedules, you know, to when it's rescheduled to. Just do it then. Who knows? But yeah. Maybe, but probably not stream on Friday. And then we'll be back for sure next week Monday with more FF9. Then Wednesday with whatever. Surely not a Nintendo Direct or anything. And next week Friday for sure, more Sonic Frontiers. And then comes the week of the 4th, which is just all up in the air. I work that Wednesday, so if there is a stream, it'll be a late stream. Or I just won't stream at all, and the 4th, it depends what things are going on around here, you know? What things will be, and I don't know, maybe I'll open up a thing here and discover all hell's broken loose, I don't know. Anyway, before I go too deep down that rabbit hole, bye!